Hello and welcome to today's video. It is Valerie and I am here to talk Mardi Gras. This video will be a bit long, but just watch for a few minutes in the beginning because I'm going to tell you everything that's going to be in it, and that way you kind of know what you are going to see in this video and know if you really want to stick around to watch and what you want to watch from it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is a bit of how my Mardi Gras vlogs are going to be posted and why. Just like the footage and my thought on the thought process of how I'm going to share it. And then I'm going to talk Mardi Gras stories. Things that happen, drama, excitement, all of those things. And so that is probably the most interesting part of this video to most of y'all. And then I'm going to go into the throws, the things that I got and why I'm keeping them and the uniqueness of them and stuff like that. And that might not be interesting to all of you because most of you are from Louisiana. I'm putting that in mostly for the people who aren't from Louisiana, who ever come in to see this video, to see the throws that you catch off of Mardi Gras, or to know why I'm keeping the ones that I'm keeping and why they're unique to me. And so most of y'all might want to click out of it that are from Louisiana. I don't know, you might want to see it. I have no idea. So with that being said, I'm just going to go straight into the video because there's a lot to talk about. My upcoming Mardi Gras vlogs. I have one Mardi Gras vlog up, kind of. It was a Chewbacca's parade, and that is a very unique, eccentric parade. It's costumes, it's like sci-fi, it's not the typical Mardi Gras parade. So if you've seen that video and you want to see like more of a traditional Mardi Gras style stuff, keep watching the other vlogs. There's going to be smaller parades, bigger parades, unique parades. You're going to see lots of things in these videos. So those are coming your way. And how I'm going to do it is basically this. I took so much stuff on both my phone and my camera that to try to combine and intertwine it all and organize it all would take a lot of time. And I know that it's also going to take a lot of time to edit the music part of it. Lots of music and things are going on during Mardi Gras that can't be in the videos. So with that being said, I'm going to make it a little bit easier on me because I really want to share my memories without making it so aggravating to make the editing process. I don't want to watch these pieces of footage 30 times before it gets made or more. So I'm going to do it this way. Everything that's on my phone, all of the video footage that's on my phone, most of the videos are just those parades. I don't have videos on here and on my camera, which is a good thing. But I do have tons of photos of events that happened on my camera, but that's okay. I'm going to make like a video, a YouTube video of anything that's on my phone, Mardi Gras, that I want to share with everyone. And then I'm going to make 1 or 2 other vlogs with anything that's on my camera, photos and videos. And so with that being said, those are going to come out as quick as I can possibly get them out. I have an open weekend this weekend, but it is a weekend with my kids. There are no Mardi Gras parades. It's a little bit timid down, and time with my family is a little bit more important, and not only that, but I need some brain time. Today has been a rough day for me because I've tried doing this video multiple times and it's been a lot of issues, and I'm hoping that everything goes smooth right now. So I'm going to keep on rolling. So that's how the videos are going to be posted. Into story time, because there's so many things that I want y'all to know that happen that aren't in these videos, and it's the most interesting of things. So I know that there's bigger, more dramatic things, they're stories, but those didn't happen during my Mardi Gras, and I didn't see and wasn't a part of any of those. And so those aren't the stories that I'd be sharing, but I'm going to share some with y'all. Some of y'all know tidbits of some of them, and I will talk about them here to an extent. So keep on watching. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Knicks parade. So I'm going to set it up for you. I'm stressed out because I'm going out there, driving out there. I don't drive to New Orleans by myself because I get lost like that. And I'm driving out there with my son, and my youngest, he is my parade goer. Ethan didn't want to go, stayed home with Nick. Rennie's working late, getting dropped off at the parade. My mom and dad are going to be there. They're picking up my stepsister from Texas, and my sister's going to be there with her kids, and then all of my stepsister's friends were going to meet her there. So, and my work friend Kelly was going to meet us there. So that's the setup. Get out there, park. Everything went fairly smooth with that. It starts raining after we were at the parade route waiting for the parade. No big deal. We did have fun in it. Everybody kind of, all the other people, like, you know, going into places under things like that. The parade's getting closer, and that's when the rain is slowing down and stopping. So obviously people are coming out to the parades. And then this is when something went down. And I'm sharing it because it's the first time something like this went down, and I don't know, I just like, I want to share it. Nothing extremely bad happened. I'm not going to talk about nothing really, really tragic. So like none of that's going to be in this video. I don't have any stories like that personally that I witnessed, so that won't be that. I did think that that was what was going on though. I noticed there was a bunch of people gathering behind us, and it wasn't as many people down on either side of the street, and it was mostly kind of right there, and it was kind of making me nervous, but you know, again, it's Mardi Gras, and it could have been anything, you know? I mean, you see a lot during Mardi Gras in New Orleans. You could see almost anything on the streets of New Orleans during Mardi Gras, especially during Mardi Gras, I should say. So, all of a sudden, 100 to 100 and something people are in this group, and they're just running in every direction and screaming, and they're screaming to run. And so in your heart, in your mind, you're like, oh my God, like you really are fearing for what might be going on. I pick up Gavin, who is literally my size, and I'm running across the street with him. My mom's running. My mom worries about everything. So her doing this and going through this, it was traumatic for her. Because she just worries about everything. She just thinks that something bad's going to happen. Like, oh my God, you're going to be out there all day, and I'm going to be worrying about you all day. That's what she says. But poor mom. And I was afraid. But there was not, we like trying to look through the parade, trying to see it. We didn't see anything. The cops said nothing happened. Nobody knew why it happened. But it was scary. Was there something maybe going to happen? I don't know. So that was one story. Let's see. And I mean, we went to parades, like that was them. We went to parades and we met with friends. We went to a lot of parades with like Randy's sister and her friends. We went out and met some of our friends, met us. We went to Mandeville and we seen a parade there. So like Mandeville, we seen a parade. Slidell, we seen a parade. St. Bernard, we seen a parade. Tons of Metairie parades. Tons of New Orleans parades. We did lots of parades. So there's lots of things that you're going to see. Lots of floats that you're going to see and crazy, crazy things. But you'll get to see those in those videos. The next story I'm going to tell, and I actually debated if I was going to tell this numerous times, but I am, because it happened on Mardi Gras Day. And it's quite obvious, I would imagine in my videos, that abruptly my footage stopped. And so with that being said, I'm going to give a slight explanation without being too dramatic, because I don't want that to be this. Like if you're here eating your popcorn, like here we go, like the most exciting thing about this for you is going to be if you choke on your popcorn. Like, I don't know. So, in short, my stepsister from Texas rented a timeshare from someone that we in the family know for a week. And she was going to be there for the week. She was going to be in a small parade on Mardi Gras Day. And so the night before, she wasn't going to be there. She was going to sleep at her friend's house that she was doing this with. And so I had been really wanting to go to Mardi Gras Day with my kids because the LSU band was going to be marching, and it was a big deal to me. And I really wanted to see Zulu, and I haven't done Mardi Gras Day in a long time. They're old enough to remember Mardi Gras Day now because they're 12 and 13, almost 14, and I really wanted to do it with them. And this gave me the opportunity because she wasn't utilizing the room for that night, and she was also going home, so she wanted somebody to also get some use out of it. And so we were going to sleep in it Monday, go to the parade, after the parade, pack up anything that could be left, because they have a thing at the hotel where anything like ladders, wagons, things like that, you can put your name on it and they put it outside. But it is, other people can get into it, and it's outside. So you would have to pack up things that could be left outside there. So our plan was to pack it up accordingly, how we did when we got there, and go up to the room, wait for the traffic to die down, things to die down, and then go home. Or if something really bad happened that you do worry about, I mean, New Orleans is a big city, and you do worry that something could happen, and what if, and then you're gonna be stuck in New Orleans in all the traffic. So you were like, well, at least we have a hotel to go to. If it's too cold, we had a hotel to go to. There was a stove and a microwave and everything there, so I had like a couple of like cups of noodles or like macaroni and cheeses up there that we could go eat something at least hot instead of just a sandwich. You know, we had extra drinks in the refrigerator that we couldn't fit in ice chest, things like that. And that was that plan. Mardi Gras Day, and the beginning of Parade 3, I got a text message from my stepsister saying that for some reason, we were getting kicked out the room. We're put out the room because somebody told them, apparently. She thought that at this point, she thought that she only had the room to Tuesday morning. And then I knew different, but the place was telling me that somebody told them a couple of days before that somebody was checking out of the room for Mardi Gras Day. Like they told them on Mardi Gras Day is going to be my last day. And I assumed whatever. And then we couldn't figure out what was going on. If it was the hotel's fault, if somebody had said something that there wasn't, I don't know. Long story short, I get there, I go to the room, locked at the room, go to get a key, get up to the room, pack up my stuff. Then as the people that work at the hotel were like knocking on the door to make sure that we got our stuff out because it's like 4 o'clock. I guess since like 10 o'clock when it was supposed to clean the room, they were I don't know. Drama. Go downstairs. My mom at the whole time is on the phone with the timeshare person, the person that owns it, trying to fix the situation. So, I mean, this all took about an hour and a half-ish of time. They tell me I have to check my bag in all the way down the street. I'm pushing the luggage all the way down a side street of New Orleans. All of be told to go back to the front of that apartment. My arms are going to fall off. You know, I'm going to go into a story about my arms falling off later on. Because it's a bunch of stuff of why my arms were going to fall off. They're still here. They're still here. They're still good. Look at me. Look at them. I got muscles now. Anyways. Long story short, we never did figure out the situation. Still haven't figured out the situation. And I really don't know what I think of it. But it did. It hurt me. It got me mad. And it ruined the day from that point on. But the day was really, really great before that. You will see in the pictures, like, the clothes I had on, hilarious. The pants did not wash well. They were from Amazon. So if you see green metallic pants on Amazon, do not wash them and dry them. I'm sure I should have read the directions. But they smelled of smoke because people were smoking next to us. Not like smoking, like smoking food. And they needed to be washed one way or the other, and they got ruined or whatever. They served their purpose, and I'll probably will still buy another pair. And so that was that story. That was that story, Morning Glory. But that's why the footage kind of looks like cut off in the Mardi Gras Day parade-ish. And you'll know what that is because it's the only time that I'm wearing metallic pants and a tie-dye shirt. So, you know, it's obvious that the footage is cut. Like, I wasn't like, this is us packing up, this is us carrying all the stuff back, this is all the stuff we got, we're going home. Like, it was just going to be a whole day. This was Mardi Gras Day. And now it's probably not going to be that. I think it's going to be more like vlog 1, vlog 2 from camera, vlog from phone. So that was that story. On to a more fun story, and it is a story that probably sticks out the most to me. And maybe it's because I was so excited to go to the Zulu parade that story sticks out to me, but it's also the people that I'm going to talk about in it, or the person that I'm going to talk about in it. And, you know, you're in the middle of New Orleans, and I say this to my kids all the time when they complain about being made fun of at school, when people talk about different situations in life. Anywhere you go in life, you run into groups of people, small groups of people, large groups of people, and with every group of people, there's going to be people that you don't meld with, people you do meld with, and people you really love. And sometimes there's no people you love in the groups of people you run into, and you take it with a grain of salt. And in the middle of New Orleans, not everybody wants to talk to me because I stand out differently, because there's a lot more like black people in New Orleans on Mardi Gras. And, you know, and I'm a talkative person as long as I'm like, once I'm calmed down and I'm like, not like worried about like social anxiety, because I have social anxiety, you know, there was tons of people around us and, you know, these little kids, and they're just so cute. And, you know, they must probably like, who are you? I don't know you, but I'm like, hi, cutie. Just talking to them and stuff. And things like that. Well, there was this older black lady that was sitting next to us. And it was like me and Gavin, and then it was her in her chair. And Gavin gets like caught up into things sometimes. And Gavin was like, I'm freezing. Like, and he couldn't stop thinking about it. And because he couldn't stop thinking about it, he just kept thinking that but he had like 6 shirts on, 2 or 3 pairs of pants, like 3 pairs of socks. She tucked him in with her blanket, and she just chit-chatted with me. And she was as sweet as pie, and she was so unique looking. She was so beautiful, like so gorgeous. My kids thought she looked like she was famous. They kept saying, Mom, she's famous. And, you know, eventually I kept saying that I wanted to go tell her that. But when all that stuff went down, a lot of things that I really wanted to do that day kind of didn't get done. And that was one of them that I wouldn't have ever expected. Can y'all close your door? Anyways, long story short, the parades had started. Zulu's coming. I'm excited. I'm gonna see LSU bands in the parade, and that was like, that was just so awesome to me. And I was so excited about catching a coconut. I remember telling her how I wanted one, how my oldest son wished he could have gotten there to catch one, and I caught this one. And she's like, you caught yourself a coconut, girl? And I was like, I did. I said, but it's not a decorated one. I said, but it's still, like, I was so excited about this coconut. And so I caught that coconut. And then she was catching tons of stuff because she stood out. She was just so beautiful and so unique. She stood out. And she caught this black coconut and had an S and a Z on it, like Shaka Zulu and gold. It was black and gold and Saints colors. I mean, I'm like, yes. And she gave it to me. And I thanked her multiple times. I was so excited. And actually, shortly after that, I caught this coconut, a decorated coconut. It says Shaka Zulu on it. And when I caught that, I offered to give her that other one back because, I mean, she had so many people around her and by her that I'm sure might have wanted one or multiple of them. I don't know. And she had caught it, and I just figured I should offer it back to her. And she was like, no, that's for you. I wanted you to have that. And I don't have that coconut to show you. I have a picture of it that you'll see in the vlog. It's sitting in my lap with this coconut, and that one's sitting underneath it in my lap, and you can see it in the bag, and you can kind of see the S and the Z on it, and that's the best I got of it. And I also caught this. I also caught this one myself. I have a picture of it. Where is his little eyes? His eyes are here, and his little purple lines, and his green and white lines, and his mouth, and it says Zulu on it. It says 2019, and it's got like the little stamp. I like this one too. I wish I had the Shaka Zulu one, the one that she had in this one. I don't know if they go bad. Somebody told me they go bad, but I thought that kind of changed because they stopped throwing like the fresh, like decorated ones. I hope that they don't. I want to keep them. But they're all shaped differently, so I'm assuming that they are real in some way or emptied or dried. I don't know. I hope that they stay. So I put that in my school bag along with all of my other coconuts, and that one went up missing. Somebody within our group had taken it, and I kind of think I know who took it. I don't know. I'm just so frustrated about that because I really liked it, but I have the story behind it. I have the memory behind it. I have a picture with it, and the reason why I got it is more important than the coconut itself. And so I don't have it to show, but you'll see it in my vlogs, and my one from my phone, you'll see it in there because I have a photo of it on my phone. And I may even have something with it on my camera, but I'm not 100% sure. Like maybe when she handed it to me or something, I don't know. But because I was videotaping, I am not getting videos of myself doing things. I'm taking videos of everybody else and everything else. So it's probably not in there. But we also got this one. You ain't gonna be able to see the details. Aren't gonna be able to Valerie Y. It's got Roman numerals on it. I'm assuming it's from the float that we caught it on. We also have this one. It's all glittery and gold, and it's got like music notes, and it's just really cool. I like this one as well. This is not a coconut, but it's like a coconut bead, and it's got these like tassel beads at the bottom, and then it's braided with this, and it's huge on me, but I really like it. I got that from this Zulu bead. I like that a lot. This is one of Randy's beads that he liked. From it, and he wanted to keep it, so I got these, and I got like the little faces because they all paint their faces in this parade, and it's basically like is it all black people? I don't know. That's in the parade. I'm not a historian buff. I just like things to me that look unique, and to me, it's something about it. It's just New Orleans to me, and I know that that's not really what it all means. But I don't focus on stuff like that. I just look at things to me, things at how it makes me happy, and these beads are just so cool to me. And they are just beads. They're not like made of like anything special, but I just like them, and I think they look very girly compared to some of the other beads. And I'm actually gonna put this in like my jewelry cabinet because I just think it'd be really cool, like a black and white outfit to wear this. I really like it, and I'm probably gonna keep these forever. I think that they're really cool. So I caught those, and that's pretty much everything from the Zulu parade that I wanted to share. I'll go into these because they're black and gold, and I've been showing black and gold stuff. I don't know. But they're just New Orleans themed beads. They're upside down. But, you know, sometimes it's got to be extra. You know, if we go to the Super Bowl, it might have to be extra, and these are extra. I can be extra. You'll see the Mardi Gras stuff. I'm dressed extra. We call this at the Muse Parade. It's very hard to film, I know. It's got like little fairies and vines on it. It says Muse on it, and it's white and it's gold, which is kind of cool. Like in person, it looks a lot better than on video. It's not as shiny in person, but you're gonna see me in this rain thing many times in the videos. So that's why I'm showing that, because it's funny. Let's see. I got her. I wore that on Mardi Gras Day. I really like it. I think it's a really well made one. And so that's going to go with my Mardi Gras stuff because I'm going to use that next Mardi Gras. You're going to see me in the photos with my boa. Funny thing is the reason why I'm keeping some of this stuff, I do a thing where I make a, like a photo booth with an iPad for like events. My bachelorette party, I did one. I did one with a couple of other little parties, and I put out all kind of props. And basically, if you take an iPad, you hook it up to a wall so it won't go dead, and you keep it to where it doesn't go off, the screen doesn't shut down, you can put it on photo taken mode, like selfie mode, and the timer, and then you can just press the button and stand back and have your props on and basically take photos. And so all my boas, got ones in packages, pink ones, blue ones, yellow ones, orange ones. When I'm saying ones, I mean one of each. I don't have like multiple of them. I caught things with like the shamrocks on them and things. Next weekend we go into a St. Patrick's Day parade. I'll use those. I wanted to show those. Got a light up eye patch. That's great for parades. It might go with my props as well. Randy got these. These are cool. I typically will wear like a Mardi Gras shirt and then a pretty Mardi Gras beads. I don't wear tons of beads around my neck during Mardi Gras because I would get a headache or even a migraine. And so I like just simple one pair of pretty beads. I'm going to show some of those in a second. But these I kept for the 2 pairs each, or 1 pair each, but 2 for the boys for Mardi Gras, just in case they have, because we caught 2 of them, so I'm keeping both. And they would look pretty cool sitting in a little thing, like in a little bowl on my counter as well. So I'm Mardi Gras, I'm keeping those. This I already had, but I wanted to show because Gavin wore this at the parade with his mask. He wanted to dress up, so keep an eye out for his mask in the videos. I wanted to show this because it's a hat that I've been having. It's also the hat that I wore on Mardi Gras, but this was given to me by my friend Kelly at work. You'll see her in pictures or video in my parade stuff because she met me at one of the parades. So, and it's also, this is a headband that's on the hat, and I just put it over the hat. So you'll see me with this on Mardi Gras Day. I caught this Mardi Gras. It is a Mardi Gras sequined hat, and it also lights up. I forget how. Right there. So it's a little lot, but that's okay. I'm a little lot sometimes, and that was a humongously cool throw because I'm gonna use this for sure. These are the typical beads that everybody wants off of a float. So got some of those. Super fun, like those. Props, more props for my thing. What are these? You catch things like koozies for cups and stuff, and so I'll take these out of the thing so you can see them and not the glare of them, because I got 3 of them to show, but 2 of them were in the paper. So this one, I don't think it's actually old. Somebody was like, oh, that's from 1993, but I don't think that it is. I mean, it could be, but it's just a retro looking Orpheus, which is the name of a parade, koozie, and it says 1993 right here. And so I wanted to keep that. That's cool to me. This one's cool because it's the shape of the Superdome. It's got the Knicks parade. It's got cool colors. I like the stripes on it. And it's got the Knicks purse in it and stuff. So, you know, it's just really cool. And it says, there's no bigger party than a parade on it. This I'm going to keep just to use at Mardi Gras. It says Eve, which is the name of the parade that threw it. But I had lots of cold cans of drink in my hand this Mardi Gras, and I needed this. I'm gonna keep this with my Mardi Gras stuff. This I'm showing because you're gonna see me wearing this in some of my stuff. Not sure if you can see it, but it is a Mardi Gras bedazzled hat that Miss Joan at work gave me. And I have my braids in the rain, so the rain wouldn't come straight into my face. My hair was braided to stay out of my way on both sides, and I wore this hat, so you're gonna see that in the footage. This is for my props. It's a gold chain. I just thought it was really fun to put with the props from the stuff. Because LSU was in the parade this year for Mardi Gras Day, and we caught this Mardi Gras Day. We're keeping these. It says Tiger on them. Pretty beads. Pretty beads. Pretty beads that also light up. But they're just the fleur-de-lis when they're off, which I like. These we caught Mardi Gras Day. Not these. These I caught, I think at the Knicks parade, I caught those. I wore those a lot. You'll see those in the thing. I don't know if I'm keeping these yet. They're, I think, a pair of Knicks beads, but they light up. The crown lights up, and so that's why I was like, oh, maybe I'll keep them. But they're not as pretty as some of the other ones. And then I kept this because of this. I've seen tons of these this year, and like these like rainbow metallic things. Isn't it? Tons of light up things. These things light up like this. And we call it tons of those. I'm gonna save that for last. You get things like this off of floats, the bags and stuff. I got a couple over there. In fact, I got this one. You get one that's like bigger like that. And then I caught this from the news float. It's like a tote bag. All the stuff coming out of it because I was just like tossing stuff over there. But it's got like it's silver and it's got a map on it. And I'm gonna keep some of my Mardi Gras stuff in that and put that at the top of like my attic or in the garage or my closet or something. These, yes, those are Valerie. Light up bracelets. Keep those night parades. It's fun to have light up stuff because everything's just, it's a party. It's a huge party. You get obnoxious things to use to get people's attention. Caught this off a braid. And it collapses and fits in my school bag. I gave a little girl like a little head thing, and the dad was like, we need to give you something if you're gonna give us something. And he offered to give me this, and I was like, yes, yes. It's gigantic. I know this video was long, but whatever. It's gonna be a one-stop shop. I don't have to edit it, and I'm just gonna put it up. I'm keeping this because I think I could use this at parades. I usually don't keep tons of trinkets. I got a huge box of trinkets over there. We have so many throws. I've got a huge box of beads, a big box of trinkets, a huge bag of stuffed animals, a giant bag of balls, giant sack of balls right there. Then I got another big bag that's got like swords in it and wands in it. And then any football or stuffed animal that didn't fit also went into that. And I have 2 things full of beads, plus all of this stuff and anything that the kids have in their room. This trinket I'm keeping because I really like the sound that it makes. And I'm gonna use it at different parades next year. I'm keeping it. I don't know. I'll probably get rid of it next year. You catch things like these, which are really, really cool because they're like light up things. So you catch stuff like that, and those are the reason why I'm keeping it. And last but not least, which I'm probably going to show into an intro into the video that this parade is going to be in, is a Knicks purse that I got. It's so cute. It's like little marching bands. I like it. And it's got the little card in it. So it is my first purse. I did not catch a shoe. Or shoes. I would love to catch shoes, like coconuts and purses and shoes. Like there's certain parades that throw certain things and you get them. So that's the things that I caught. But yeah, stay tuned for all of those vlogs. I know the lighting is going down. I tried to do this earlier today, and like I said, there was tons of problems. This video was so long, like I don't even think anybody's gonna watch all of it, but that's okay. I'm not doing it again. So please like and subscribe down below. I hope you watch the next videos. I hope you enjoy the Mardi Gras parades, whether you're from here or anywhere else. And welcome to my YouTube family. If you are subscribing today, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think was the coolest thing that I caught. Leave me a comment, the thing that you're looking forward to most about seeing that I talked about. And let me know if you've ever been to Mardi Gras if you're not from here. Bye. Thanks for watching.